It's hard to think about Resident Evil without thinking about Leon S. Kennedy. He is Capcom's golden boy after all. And throughout the years, a ton of actors have given their take on the character. But with that being said, this is every single English actor for Leon S. Kennedy ranked.
What the fuck are you doing here, Leon?
You said everyone into the briefing room, so here I am.
I didn't mean you. You moron. Not you, Leon. Everyone else. What if someone wanders in and there's no one behind the front desk? An old lady's looking for her cat or something.
Yeah, you're
Jesus
right.
Christ, get back there, man. And get a haircut, you goddamn hippie.
Honestly, there's no other choice for last place than Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, Leon. No shame on the actor, but this is one of the most miscast characters I've ever seen. He is just a loser in this. He's always falling asleep, he doesn't know how to use a gun, he's late for his first day on the job, which in fairness happened in the games as well. Some of the blame also goes to the director for completely misunderstanding Leon as a character.
For fans, Leon's an action hero, but we really wanted to go back to the original second game, where he's quite a nerdy, reluctant hero. Throughout the movie, we see Leon become the character that gamers will recognize.
So that was a fucking lie.
I don't know anywhere else to put this but the bottom. He just looks like some guy who showed up at a Halloween party dressed up as Leon. And someone ran up to him like, hey, can you say a Leon line? And he was just like,
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
I almost wasn't going to rank this version, but this is the Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City version. I really do not have much to say about this guy. It's just a quick cameo. The performance is okay, I guess, but it really is just some guy that called in for like an hour to record some lines.
Barry, you and I take point. We rendezvous with Allison Ada in 30 minutes.
Alright, next up we have Joanne Herb, Leon. Okay, so at least this guy kinda looks like Leon. My problem is he doesn't act like Leon at all. It feels like he just shows up so people can applaud and be like, oh my god, it's Leon. He's kinda just another guy with a gun. But I do see some potential in this version. Like, if he brought some more energy and made a few more jokes, I think this Leon would actually be kinda good. He even sounds a little bit like Matthew Mercier.
Look, Ada, as an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together, okay?
Okay, now we're in the versions I actually want to talk about. Paul Haddad is the first ever person to ever play Leon, so we can thank him for every other Leon performance to come after. And for a first time, it was damn good. He brings this subtle warmth to the character, like, you can trust this guy. He really has a sense of duty. It doesn't matter that all hell broke loose, he's gonna do his best to help people. And he sees good in people in an almost naive way. He also created iconic lines like Leon screaming, Ada!
Ada!
Sadly, Paul Haddad died on April 11, 2020.
Don't suppose I think you fly a plane, do you?
Matt Mercer is one of those actors that's in literally everything. When I hear his voice, I just hear Cassidy, I just hear Robin, I just hear whatever that guy's name is in Edge Runners. But he does have a really charming voice. And I'm pretty sure he is the most used Leon actor. Okay, this is just from the top of my head, but he's in RE6, RE Vendetta, RE Death Island, and Resident Evil Damnation, I think? Long story short, he just plays the older, edgier Leon. You know when it's him voicing him, he's just gonna be sitting around feeling sorry for himself. A lot of people really don't like his version of him, and I think I'm gonna get like in trouble for saying this by the Resident Evil community, but I think his portrayal is a worthy, realistic evolution of the character.
Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
I feel like a lot of people are going to disagree with me here, but I have Paul Mercier at second place. He's a very fun, cartoony performance. He's the most popular and most iconic version for a reason. And I do have to thank him for making Leon as popular as he is today. The line delivery is like he thinks he's the coolest guy in the world, but he's just a big goofball. And he just shit talks all the bad guys throughout the entire game. He never really shows that much weakness. It's like he knows he's gonna win, so he's just gonna have fun while doing it. But Resident Evil 4 is meant to be a really cartoony, goofy game, and Leon is the absolute best part of it.
The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Where do I start with Nick Apostolidas? This man obviously loves Leon as a character. One of my biggest problems with Resident Evil as a series is none of the characters are consistent. Characters just change their personality all the time in every game. But Nick Apostolidas actually got 2 games to build his performance. You can actually hear Leon's growth in his voice. He goes from a rookie cop just trying to do what's right to a deeply traumatized man just counting the days. And he's still the witty Leon we know from RE4 original, but the jokes come off as less cartoony and more fun uncle-y. He's so much more relatable as well. This performance brought Leon from one of my favorite characters to my absolute favorite video game character of all time. But yeah, that's the end of my video. As always, discussion is open in the comment section. So if you want to tell me why Paul Mercier is better, put it down there. But yeah, as always, like if you like, subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you all in a minute.